Welcome to week 5 of the BBZ. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the class so far. It's a few videos in. We haven't had a whole lot of detail, but now we're starting to get to the crust. I guess that's what I want to call it. The foundation of the class, where you're going to be doing a whole lot more. And that means we're going to have 2 separate videos for this week. So I'm going to get to the theme music and then come back and get started. Grab your lesson plan. Go to your syllabus and scroll down to week 5 or 3-2, which today is 3-2, and read over it while the theme song is playing. Come on back, let's to the lecture. Look at the secondary video. Let's keep it popping. Come right back. Alright, so I know you're still grooving to that theme song. Big shout out, Brandon Meeks. Go to his website. He's got an album up for sale right now too. So if you like jazz, go to the website and check it out. We're in week 5, and the lecture today is broken down into 3 sections, and I've put it on the website so you'll be able to follow along, and I'm going to break down this video as we go. But it's primarily lecture, and then we're going to move into the secondary video for developing a logo or making a logo. It's really simple. I didn't make it complex, just straightforward. But our first topic is going to be understanding our strengths to create departments. Now, in the perfect world, you're not starting your business by yourself. You'd have a team or a group of people that you're working with to kind of set the business up. And because your network is bigger, your business tends to move a little bit faster and you can get a lot more accomplished. But odds are you're going to end up like me and you're going to be working by yourself. But you still have to figure out what your strengths are so you can focus on those strengths. And then the other things that you're not so good at, you have to improve those. So here's the lecture. When you're initially starting your business, the goal is to keep costs down. In the perfect world, you would have a team of people willing to forego salaries and willing to let go of their egos. Odds are, however, you're going to be on your own. In this instance, what you will need to do is brainstorm and figure out the best way to move forward. This means look at the business you are attempting to start and realize that you may have to be the tech department, the salesperson, the delivery person, and the customer service person as well. And even wear probably more hats. You have to be the buyer, the person who says no. And what's important is starting a business will require a serious amount of discipline. However, if you're lucky enough to have a couple of people who are willing to take the ride with you, assign the roles of the company based on their strengths. If one of you is pretty good at using the computer, make that person the tech person. Assign all of the positions based on strengths. Now, that's the first part of the lecture. The second part, developing a logo using Publisher. The reason I'm using this is because this tool is available to you. It's not Photoshop or Adobe. It's not complex. It's something that you can do on your own. And it's pretty straightforward and it's simple. Lecture. Now, when you're first starting, you may not need a logo. Some of you, however, are going to be jumping into a business that requires branding. In this instance, you are going to need to create a logo. In the startup, there isn't a lot of money to pay a graphic design person. But that's okay because you have everything you need to create a logo from scratch. Now, this logo may not be some mind-blowing graphic, but think about this. The best logos are often the simplest logos. Apple's Apple. Nike's swoosh. Adidas's trefoil. Puma's Puma. Dell's name. Dell. All these images are instantly noticeable, but most important, they're all one color. Your job is to keep it simple, and you may not know how to use Adobe Photoshop or InDesign or some software that requires you to be able to use a Wacom tablet or Wacom tablet and a pencil and to draw and sketch it out and do everything technically the right way. But you definitely know how to use Publisher. What I'm going to do is add a video. And I'm going to put the link right here. And it's going to stay up for the rest of this part of the lecture. And you can click on it, go to that video, and I'll show you how to create a quick logo that you can use for business cards or even t-shirts. Now, this logo is not going to be fancy, but you'll be able to work on it and practice and create your own logos using Microsoft Publisher. So I hope that's going to help you out a little bit. The link is right here. You can click on it right now, go and watch that video, and then come back and finish up this lecture, or you can just continue to listen. The third part of the lecture today is working on and establishing your goals for your business and implementing the plan of action. So this last section of the lecture for today is to discuss how you've been working on your business plan. If you looked at the plan that I gave you back in week 1, week 2, I hope you've taken the time to remove all of my information and you started to insert your own mission statement and your other plans that will fall in line with that outline that was given. Today, you should definitely begin implementing your plan of action. In the 30-day project, on day 23, I tell you to POPIT, pop it. That I in pop it means implement. If you're looking at using your own house to raise capital, then go in your closet today, grab all of the clothes that you don't wear out, and take it to a Plato's Closet and sell it. If you're starting an online business, go to PayPal today and sign up, and then go to eBay and open up you an online store. If you're starting a blog, go to Blogger and write your first post. Whatever it is you've wanted to get started, get started. Don't worry about where you're going with it. Just get started. Okay? That's it for today. Write me with any questions you might have. And as always, I got to throw in my tagline from Art: stay motivated. Don't get depressed. Don't get down. Stay motivated and keep working on those businesses. See you guys next week. Make sure you go back and look at that video on making the logo. Peace.